Bunch of us, and ignore the toes. Don't stop looking at the dogs, you weirdos.
Hey,
Huh?
chill on my cuz, man.
Look me up on Feet Finder. All right, T. I made sure yours is good. Make sure you look at mine.
Let's get it, man.
Yeah. Check mine, see how it look. Please and thank you.
Yeah, it look good.
Do I get cut off on the side? Now look, if I sit back here, you can still see my arm.
Yeah, I can see you.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, what's up, man?
How we feeling?
Episode 2.
Yes, sir. Or whatever episode this gonna be. Look, y'all don't know this. Yeah, I'm gonna edit this out.
Hey. Hey, we in this thing. Hey, I was just telling you before we started, we in this thing for real now. Hey, I'm telling y'all, we about to heat up on y'all now.
Now look, be careful with how close the mic is, because I don't want it to clip.
Oh yeah, so
like keep it like right here, and just talk at a normal volume.
Yeah,
the louder you want to talk,
just move
take
it
it,
back.
pull it up. If you're gonna pull it back, like if you laugh and pull it back a little bit. But if you're just talking normal, just keep it about right here.
We gotta get this in the video though. It's like uncut,
no,
and then scratch it and then go into the video. That'll be so hard. Yeah. All right, let's get it.
All right, y'all. So, got several topics in front of us, but we're gonna go over today. Shoot, actually, we got like 40 plus topics. So this is a lot.
It's a lot, man.
Let me scroll.
Y'all bear with us.
Stop rushing me. All right. So one of the first things I want to talk about, we talked about relationships in the last one. I'm going to address a couple things that conversations following that video I had with a couple folks.
Yeah.
But for the topic of this one, we're going to be navigating singlehood.
Singlehood, man.
So bunch of us, and ignore the toes. Don't stop looking at the dogs, you weirdos.
Hey.
Huh?
Chill on my cuz, man.
Look me up on Feet Finder.
Hey,
Nah. One of my bros actually sold pictures of his calves to this dude on Instagram. He got $50 for a calf.
No way.
I'm so serious. I would not believe it unless my bro told it to me.
What type of stuff is that? No way. You should have told me this.
This was years ago. This is like
he
beginning
sold
of college.
His calf. How much you get for it?
50. And bro was like,
bad.
"Can we?"
That's not bad for calves, bro.
Bro said, "Can we do this
That's
like
crazy.
regularly?"
Hey, that's not bad for calves, bro.
If my calf
seriously, it's not bad.
Maybe I'll work mine out.
See, my calf's weak though, bro.
Nah, your calves ain't weak. Let me see,
bro. Look, bro. How do you flex your calves though?
No, it's
how do you really seriously? How do you flex your calves, bro?
Stand up. I don't know. You got the gastrocnemius and the soleus something. But no, you so tall. Oh, by the way, y'all, if y'all don't know, he about 6'10".
Chill, T.
Nah, he's smooth 6'1", 6'2". So the taller you are, the more muscle you have to have for you to look the same size. Some dude 5'8" with your build,
it's probably gonna look buff. See, but it's like I'm tall, so it's like
but you're stretched out.
Makes sense.
Just think about them, the meat characters on the Wii. Mm-hmm. You stretch their body out, and they get the same weight, but they look way skinnier.
Exactly.
Mm. Sorry, I'm enjoying my Bev. Shout out Snapple.
Hey,
we definitely ain't big enough to get no promotions, but Snapple,
if y'all see this video, y'all do your thing. Hey, get right with us, man. I'm telling y'all.
I'm rocking a green, but like the Hulk over here, green.
Hey, we at least look professional now. Hey, we look.
We mean business from top up. We a party from bottom down.
I'm telling y'all, we mean business now. We serious about this.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, T.
So look, addressing a couple things from my last video. One thing that was brought up to me, I didn't explain a couple things well, and I actually might not do all of them right now because I want to go talk to the people, make sure I got their points right. But one of the things, one of my people came up to me, they're like, "Hey, when you were talking about bodies and stuff with women and men, what did you mean?" And in the answer to that question, to elaborate far enough that it actually made sense, I think I spoke like 3 or 4 minutes uninterrupted, just to get a fully like nuanced opinion on it.
Right.
So what was I talking about? I was talking about, first of all, y'all, if y'all see me squinting, it's because I'm looking at this bright light.
Like bright.
For context, we up here in Virginia. We're on the back porch.
On vacay, man.
On the vacay, yeah.
Enjoying it, man.
We got 4 lights. I'm staring at all of them.
Yeah.
So I'm trying. Actually, I'm going to look at TJ. Yeah.
Let's get it, T.
So one of the points that was brought to me on like bodies and stuff was, hey, Torin, so you're talking about bodies with men versus women. What are you talking about? And it was the lock and key. They got tied up on the lock and key. So they're like, what do you mean on the lock and key? So first of all, let me elaborate. When I talked about the lock and key, I was talking about the general view that many people have on sex from women versus men. So what's one thing? So for the lock and key, a lock that opens, that's opened by many keys is a poor lock.
Right.
But a key that opens many locks is a master lock or a master key.
Right.
In that sense, the metaphor is saying that a man that is able to have many sexual conquests in general or by a number of people is perceived as more valuable than a woman of that same success in sexual conquest.
Now, what do you mean by sexual conquest?
So by sexual conquest, by sexual conquest, I simply just mean intercourse or just the ability to transition from complete strangers to intimate partners. That doesn't mean long term necessarily, it just means intimate. You are having relations sexually.
And so you're saying, man, they're more valuable if they can do that. They can adapt. And
in general, that's how the general public receives that.
Right.
So what was I saying? I was saying that as reference for how the general public receives it. For one thing, I'm careful with how I talk about it because so many people, not necessarily like the person that came up to me, but so many people, once they hear that, they think you're slut shaming somebody or just being disrespectful. That's never my intention.
Right.
At least not in this regard.
Yeah.
If I'm trying to be disrespectful, you will know.
Yeah, I would know.
Yeah.
Trust
you will know.
Yeah, I would know.
And so one thing I always want to get across is, look, me personally, what I wanted to say with that, I don't think there's anything of value or necessarily good once you start getting upper levels of bodies. I don't think a high number of bodies is good on anybody.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
But look, it's crazy though, because it's weird because it's like females wouldn't mess with you if your body count is
low.
Right, exactly, right? Because they don't think you got enough experience. So it's like it's like
it's a double-edged sword.
It's like a rock and a hard place. It's like, bro, do you not want me to have a lot of bodies, or do you want me to have a lot of bodies?
But think about this. For me, I'm just looking at other people.
Right.
In general, this is what I mean why the high body counts may not be a good sign necessarily. So in general, for a man to have a lot of bodies, one of two things happens. Either he's a very attractive man and a lot of women approach him and he gets to enjoy the same liberties that many women do, or he's a man of little to no standards and will hit a rock or a hole if it runs in the wrong way and bends over or is in front of him.
And see, women sometimes don't like men with a lot of bodies because they be like, okay, he's too accessible. Anybody
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody can mess with him. Anybody can take advantage of him. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think. Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, is it good for men to have a lot of bodies? Not a lot of bodies, you know.
What's your ideal body count?
Right. What's your idea?
Right,
y'all let us know in the comments.
What's the Goldilocks zone?
Yeah. What's a good range? Not too high, not too low. Y'all just let us know in the comments, you know, some of y'all ideas. What do y'all think is a good range?
Because talking to women value experience.
Right.
Men, I don't know how to word this right now. I'm just thinking.
You're just talking.
Men value purity.
It's crazy.
Look. A woman's sexual market value or her stock decreases with the number of bodies that she has.
Right.
Generally. That doesn't mean that's how I feel. That's just general, speaking with men and knowing how men think. And we can elaborate on that if need be, and I probably will in a second.
Right.
But on the other hand, a man's value or stock goes up as he has more bodies, or really as he is perceived to have more bodies. One girl that I was involved with at one point, she thought I had at least 6 bodies or 8 bodies or upper digits. Now, whether that's true or not, it don't matter.
Right.
But I never said to her, hey, I have a lot of bodies or I don't have a lot of bodies.
Right.
We never had that conversation. I was like, hey, how many do you think I have? She like, blah, blah, blah. Because really, the body count is an extension for how mature they perceive you to be and how much respect they hold for you in their eyes.
Yeah.
Because like,
yeah. See, I don't think it's nothing wrong with having a low body count. I feel like men with a low body count, because like I got a low body count. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like, but it's like I pick and choose my battles. Like I'm not just gonna go chase anything. You know, I got some type of respect for myself. I want better for myself. I have a particular liking. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just fuck anybody. Yeah. You can bleep it out to you. I'm just gonna keep it real.
No,
I ain't just gonna fuck anybody, man. So y'all know. Y'all out there, don't just go around doing anything, you know. Be careful with yourselves.
Agree.
You got to understand who you're dealing with before you get into it.
Agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know, like me, I got a low body count myself. I'll be transparent.
Nothing wrong with that.
I didn't start getting active till college.
Yeah. It's never, seriously, me too.
Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't told my mama this. I definitely had the opportunity.
No, I ain't told.
I definitely had the opportunity in high school.
Was I going to tell her?
Well, look, both our mamas watch this anyway. Hi, Mom. Love you.
Mom. How y'all doing? Hello, Mom.
But no, in all seriousness, just because you had the opportunity doesn't mean you shouldn't. Yeah. And no. Let me tell you about this conversation I had with one of my boys, and you know him, but we'll talk afterwards. He was telling, one of the most powerful things, and his story exemplified this, was the power of telling a woman no. So many men are yes men. So many women decide
I ain't even gonna lie
to say no.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been in situations where I had to be a yes man, though. I feel like it depends, though, bro.
So look, of course it does.
I feel like it depends, bro. Nah, seriously, though. I feel like it really depends on if you gotta be. I think some situations you gotta low-key be a yes man if you really love the girl, bro.
TJ.
Seriously.
TJ.
You got
I just said the power of saying no, not that you can't say yes.
It's tough. It's tough.
So look, okay, let's elaborate on that. What was this situation? Like bleep out name. What we gonna call her? Give her a name. Let's say Clarissa.
Let's say Clarissa.
Let's say Kiki.
Bro.
Let's talk about Kiki.
Like, bro,
what's her name?
I'm just telling you, even when like you know they want you to like simple as just pull up and come see them, right? Say they in town and y'all got a long distance. Bro, if you come and then it's like you got something to do and she tell you to come and pull up, but it's like it's hard to tell you no because I'm doing something.
Okay.
But it's like I want to come and I don't want to let you down.
Okay.
But it's like, bro, I have to say yeah. Because it's like I don't know when else I'm gonna see you, especially if it's a long distance.
Okay. So watch this.
It's like, bro, I don't know how to work my way around it.
Yes, I have a way that I look at that. So in that scenario, I'm gonna say, hey, boo, bae, whatever I call you. Or Kiki, we're gonna use Kiki. Hey Kiki, I'm finishing up what I'm doing right now. I would love to come see you, but I do need to finish up what I'm doing right here. I'll let you know when I'm out and I'm on the way.
Right.
Let me know if this still works for you. If not, I hate that I missed you, but I gotta do what I gotta do.
Right.
What does that do? It exemplifies that you have a respect for yourself and your own time.
Yeah.
Because what too many men do with being yes men, is a common fault to being a yes man. You're too available. So what do I mean? I think back to
it's too easy to contact, right?
Not necessarily contact.
I think women like it though when you're not available.
It depends. So this is the balancing act. When I say too available, what I mean is that, let's say you're trying to schedule something with a girl, you just met her. Hey, what you got going on this week? Oh, nothing. All right, well, let's link Friday. Oh, actually, I don't know if I can do Friday. Okay, well, let's link Saturday night.
Right.
I can't do Saturday. Okay, well, Sunday morning I'm free. Let's go get my. Well, I can't. What did you just do there? You just showed her, hey, besides trying to link with you, I don't got nothing else going on. I have all this free time to link with you Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Monday, Tuesday,
what
Wednesday,
are you doing
Friday,
outside?
Saturday,
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Get it up. We know what to say. Party every day, party. No. But no,
we funny, man.
No, bro. But it's simply.
Oh man.
It's not the lack of availability. It's the implications. It's always the implication.
Right.
Because like even I forget how it was exactly phrased, but the love your girl has for you grows in the absence, not your presence.
Yeah.
Give her time to miss you. On back on the availability, she wants to know that she's not the biggest thing in your life. Now, some women are going to fight to be like that, but you have to be strong in your frame and say,
nah,
my purpose, my goals, these are the biggest things in my life.
I think that's why they say it's so easy for women to be a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, I got this girl. It's like, I'm going to put all my time in her. And then now it's like, I'm lacking on everything that's going to help me better my career, better my future.
I'm lacking on the things that attracted her in the first place. What were you doing before she got in the picture?
Right.
You on your purpose.
On
you
my
on
goals,
your grind.
my mission.
You're in the gym. You doing you on your mission.
I'm telling you, bro. Women will, males will lose it all for female.
Mm-hmm.
They will, you know what I'm saying?
They'll throw it all away.
They would throw it all away. Seriously. You see it. You see it all the time.
You see it often.
You see it.
What was it?
I'm trying to tell y'all.
It was like Roman something where they were like, you give a weak man or basically the way you pacify a society. You give them food, shelter, some minor entertainment, and basically some sexual pleasure or something like that. Completely pacify them. They won't want nothing more for themselves. And that's what you see with a lot of people on Section 8. Like I talked to my dad since he's dealing with a lot of them in his goings and helping fix up and everything out in the streets.
Yeah.
So many people on Section 8, though some of them are intelligent enough to be on their own and be self-sufficient.
Yeah.
It's easier. Why would I want better for myself when I'm comfortable?
Right.
Check your phone. I think you'll Stop. Go ahead, stop it.
Keep going, right?
So look, the camera cut out, but we can still got this one.
Still going.
Yeah. So people don't want more for themselves.
Yeah.
Happens. And it's just a matter of how do you make somebody want better for themselves? You can't.
You can't, bro. You
can't.
Cannot. Yeah, you can't.
Mm-hmm.
It's only in.
TJ. Your audio's not recording.
That's recorded on mine.
Bring your camera over here. Turn it on to voice memos.
That's smart.
Yeah. Or just go to voice memos. Just go to voice memos. Cause we'll finish recording here. Yeah,
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so go ahead and go ahead.
I can just tap it, right?
Yeah.
Everything on, yeah. Be back, man.
And look, turn it this way so we can see it. So if it stops recording, we know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just put it right beside the camera. We'll just keep watching it.
It's good. Yep.
And you can lower it so it doesn't fall.
Yeah, man. You gonna cut this out or you gonna keep it in?
We'll keep it in. No, I gotta figure out how I want to frame the video because we ain't even gotten to navigating singlehood.
At least I got my audio back though.
And look, if we really want to, we can take that off the tripod, put my iPad on, put it back right there.
Want to
record too? We can. But like, let's look at the camera over here. Let's see how we looking.
We gonna keep all this in?
Not necessarily. All right, let's stop it right here.
How long was it?
18 minutes.
18 already?
Yeah, bro.
I can't even be mad, bro.
Nah, it adds up fast. It adds up fast. And we still ain't talked about navigating.
We ain't even get that topic.
So what I think I'm gonna probably do, I'm just recording a bunch and then we can just figure out how we want to frame it. So we just have a bunch of topics. What we can do is we can kind of bridge the gap. So we have filler conversation kind of where we're just kind of talking. Mm-hmm. And then we have an actual main
I like that. We're just getting into some talk. It's like a filler.
All right, y'all. So let's actually get into it. That was one of the points. Yeah. I probably talk to my people, and check and see what they're saying. So let's see. Oh, I texted it to you.
You sent me it.
All right. Navigating singlehood. So one of the first questions I have on here is, all right, let's discuss societal perceptions of singlehood. Has the pandemic changed our views?
Kinda. It kind of has a little bit.
Because like singlehood, I think America is very not unique. Well, no, unique in that singlehood is almost shamed.
Yeah.
Or like looked down upon.
Like if you're on your own, it's like it's a problem. Like they want you to be with somebody.
My mom cut off.
What did yours do? No way it cut off, bro. What did it say? Storage full.
Oh.
What?
I guess it don't need the light.
It's still going?
Yeah.
That's hard.
Okay.
Well.
All right. Well, let me just make sure I'm gonna keep an eye on it with my. Yeah, I get to watch it on my phone.
That's good. But yeah, singlehood.
Yeah. Okay. So singlehood. So yeah, I think in America
it is kind of shame, bro.
Yeah,
I think they shame it, bro.
It's shame. There's anxiety and pressure there because part of it is the family saying, you know, I want to make sure that my child brings me an heir. Right. Because I think, well, one of my friends that I'm thinking about, all their siblings are super successful. Okay. And he's the youngest. All his siblings have significant others, married, boom. Parents married, boom. He's the youngest, and he's looking. He's not behind. He's just the youngest, but he feeling all that pressure. Like, dang, everybody else got significant others. I'm feeling left out.
And I'm by myself, right?
Recently, he got a girl. Happy for him. Right. The most happy. Okay. And I'm not going to spread his business out here, but it was just interesting seeing how that evolved. Right. Seeing how this is my view of it. Seeing how maybe that shame of, well, am I adequate enough? Right. Am I enough? Because I don't have a significant other. Right. And that's where I think a lot of people get tied up. They think that, and I can even speak and say younger me thought this to a degree, that everything would be better with a significant other. Why? Because I wasn't secure in myself.
And I think that's the problem. I feel like, yeah, when people are down bad or not down bad, but depressed or lonely, they feel like they need somebody to help fill that gap. I'm like, you got to start loving yourself. You got to appreciate yourself more. Do things for yourself.
But I agree. On top of that, I think it's important that we tell and instruct them how to do so. Like that conversation your dad and I had last night. Right. If you're treating let's treat the cause, not the symptom. Yeah. And I also think that it's important that we acknowledge that, there's no cookie cutter approach. We got to take all you and all your context and develop you a plan. Right. Because the same thing that worked for you ain't going to work for me. Right. Same way it worked for me ain't going to work for you. Right.
It's not going to work for everybody. Yeah. You got to find your way. I feel like you just got to be patient. It's going to take time. And honestly, it's going to take time. You got to figure yourself out. You got to learn yourself.
Looking back, there were so many lessons. It's like I learned them and forgot them. And I had to learn them again. Because where did I hear that? School is backwards. School gives you tests to learn lessons, but life gives you lessons to test you.
That's crazy. That's a quote. Quote that. Honestly, Instagram post quote. Quote that. That's hard. I wouldn't have thought of that. That's different. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's serious though. That's facts.
It's
facts.
Back.
Life will seriously test you.
And it'll test you through the lessons it gives you. Right. And it'll keep giving you the same lesson to test you. Right. Just to make sure you ain't forget.
To make sure.
Like even
I'm telling you, and like they say, that God, he ain't gonna put you through it. Think
about even the interaction we had today at the pool.
Yeah. And I wish y'all saw that, man.
That was a crazy.
Y'all, if y'all saw y'all, yeah.
But think about that interaction. Younger me might have handled that way differently.
Way differently.
But
he was mature about it. Calm. You gotta be calm because they're rowdy. There's no need for both y'all to be rowdy. Nothing's help.
TJ, I heard this the other day, and it was talking about Apple employees and how they're told to de-escalate situation. And one person in the comments said, "When I was learning this was taught to me as only one person in the room can be angry at a time. Right. Which I just thought about. I'm like,
yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Because everybody's angry. Nobody's going to hear nobody's point. Everybody's just focused on what they want to say next.
Exactly. And
mad emotions taking over.
Listening to respond. Right. Or hearing to respond, not to listen.
Right.
But
that's true.
Yeah. Just that maturity and just I think when I look back, my biggest fault or my biggest thing that I could have improved was action. I was so worried about the lead up, the planning, the forefront.
Right.
If y'all saw the setup for even this little thing took us 10, 15 minutes at least.
10.
Chairs, lights, table, shirt I wanted to wear didn't take long because I knew I was going to wear it, but just like small stuff like that.
Yeah.
Younger me might have taken 30 minutes, 40.
Right.
And that leads into like perfectionism, and the perfectionism as a guise for anxiety and wanting to fulfill some form of idealistic whatever you're working on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think back to when I was younger, I was in a program called HAG, Highly Academically Gifted.
Mm-hmm.
And I look at all my peers in that,
right,
and how we grew up, and how hearing that you're gifted all your life can almost cripple you if you're not balanced with humility.
Right.
Because
that's
children,
another fact.
Some children,
that's hard.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have thought of that either. That's tough. Here you start on your poet. You might need to be a poet. Look, you know what you're doing with it. That's hard.
I'm gonna release some music. I'm gonna link it. Don't even trip.
Oh yeah, we got music coming away.
We do got music.
Oh my God, it's so tough. We ain't even finished it yet. Y'all gonna like it. I'm telling
speechless.
y'all.
I got so much music on the way. It's not funny.
Tell y'all, bro.
But yeah, balancing it with humility, because like I no longer, at this stage in my life and for a while, base my intelligence or my sense of self in my grades. Now I'm pre-med, so I definitely should to a degree.
Yeah.
I should definitely take more pride in my GPA and my accolades, and that's my plan moving forward in my next couple of years of college or next semesters of college. But on the flip side, I see people, I think a girl that I went to school with, her parents would be on her behind if she made anything less than an A. So 95 and above.
I was just talking about that with my mom. They'd be like, my mom, like, because she works at a college and she deals with students all the time, but she was like, some students would come home or come to her crying or be upset because they had like a B. But I'm like, bro, you're not going to always be, B's is good too. It's college. It's like life, bro. It's going to be challenges. And as long as you get out of it and you make the best of it and you should be all right. I feel like people put so much pressure on themselves to be perfect. But for what?
I don't think the people put them pressure on them.
For what though?
Their environment put that pressure on them.
Yeah.
Just like I heard somewhere, there was never a voice in your head innately that gave you negative self-talk. That was implanted in you by somebody. Somebody said, oh, well, stop it. Basically, they try to darken your shine, or what is it?
Yeah, like rain on your parade.
Yeah. They try to bring you down. Not necessarily because they dislike you. A lot of times, it can come from your family, and that's where it hurts worse. Where their vision of you does not match your vision of yourself,
right?
And so they want to kind of rein you in and be like, "Well, okay, you're trying to do all that. You want to go out and make video games your career, but in my experience, you need to be a doctor, lawyer." Right. Be a tradesman, something.
It's like they try to paint the picture for you,
put you in your own box.
That's what a lot of people do too, and I feel like people get discouraged because they allow people to put them in their own box, and now it's like they can't do what they want to do, or their desires. They feel like it's not going to be achievable. It's like it crushes people's dreams. I
also think about the boxes I've been put in and how it's affected my perception of myself over the years. Like a lot of people, and it's funny getting to talk with this. With you or other family or other my friends, the people that get to see me outside of school, oftentimes they're surprised. They're like, "Oh, dang, you're actually cool," or da-da-da-da, or like, "You're really relaxed." And for so long, I was aware of it, but I didn't or felt like I couldn't change anything because I felt like a caricature of myself in school. Like I felt performative at times,
right?
Like. To feel comfortable, I'd want to make other people laugh or be not the butt of the joke, but just, make things more interesting. Yeah. And to my own detriment, where I realized I just needed just to relax and be quiet. But I was so amped up, just so excited to be around my friends and energized by the camaraderie and everything that I just wanted to express that vocally.
Yeah.
But so often it will put me in a box like, dang, this dude's annoying. Why is he asking so many questions in class? shut up. I'm trying to get out of here. From my end, I'm like, okay, we talked about this. I want to know 3 steps ahead. Why you still sitting on this one lesson point? I'm with you already. Can we move on?
Right.
What about the next point?
What about the next one? What about the next one?
I think back to times, middle school, high school, teachers would have to limit me on my number of questions because I would beat them to the lesson plan. And I'd be like asking a question, be like, oh, we're about to get to that. About like the 3rd, 4th time saying we're about to get to that. I'm like, hold on, Torin. I'm probably gonna answer you a question. Then I'd ask them a question. They ain't even thought of it. Like, I didn't answer your question. Let's get back to
Man.
But that enough about me. Y'all hear plenty about me and all the podcasts we got. And TJ, of course. Or Terron, whatever y'all want to call.
Whatever y'all want to call. Man.
Yeah. Let's see the second point before we get carried away. Because we already 10 minutes in.
10 minutes?
Yeah, I think we're 10 minutes in. 12. And we're going to cut it too. So the stuff will get shorter.
Okay.
Let's see. Self-love and personal development play a significant role when we're single. Let's talk about that.
Self-love plays a significant role.
And personal development. So,
when we're single.
How would you describe your self-love? How would you describe the place where you are with yourself and how that's developed?
Self-love, man. That's interesting because we don't talk about it a lot. You know,
what is self-love to you?
What is it? I don't know. I feel like self-love is honestly, this mine. I feel like self-love is basically putting yourself really before anybody else. Relationships, friendships, any of that. Knowing what you want out of your life, taking care of yourself. Of course, you got to take care of yourself any way that looks.
Check your audio.
And being the best, being the best version of you. It's good. Yes. I feel like that's what self-love is, though. You just appreciate yourself, take care of yourself. Okay. Making sure you on top, doing what you need to do. I mean, just appreciating yourself too.
I got you.
What's yours?
So for self-love, I think
that's actually difficult though. It's like, what is self-love though?
The way I define it, it's accepting how you are, but wanting more for yourself. So that's self-love and personal development together.
That's hard.
So it's like accepting how you are, where you are.
Yeah.
If I didn't progress another second in my life, being content with where I am, but also striving for more.
Okay.
Because
that's a good one.
People get tied up with one or the other.
Right.
They don't have balance.
Right.
And that's one of the biggest things that I've preached over the years. Balance between extremes. So balance between extreme contentment in myself while also balancing an extreme desire for more. So what's extreme contentment or satisfaction with myself? Combating body dysmorphia and but like disfigured views of myself or how I might view myself, whether that's my personality, my voice, my facial expressions, my hair, my style and clothing, my body and physique.
Honestly, I feel like a big part of self-love too is confidence, bro. I think that's the number one thing.
What is confidence?
Bro, like I was telling you, I lack it. I lack confidence in talking to girls. I lack confidence sometimes in school, on the field. Because, I play football on the field. It's just, I feel like if you don't have that, it's like, bro, that's a big part of self-love. You got to appreciate yourself because there's going to be one, people bringing you down. And that's two, you might not feel like you as appealing to that girl that you might want as another dude that she might talk to. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody higher up. And yes, you can't focus on everybody else. But I'm just saying, you got to be confident in yourself that you look appealing, that you are acceptable. You know what I'm saying? To be able to fit in. And,
Oh, shoot. Sit down your mic a second. Clap with me. 1, 2, 3. That's going to help me for editing. I forgot to do that.
Yeah. For real, though. What you think? Like, seriously, though.
For confidence?
Because a lot of people lack it, though. And I feel like that's a big part of self-love, bro. You got to love yourself and be confident.
So I think for part of confidence, it's having tangible success that you can think back to a reference from the past.
Right.
So what's one of the things I'm most confident about in my life? Bowling.
Confident.
Which, funny enough, we can talk about that.
Confident.
You cannot take away my confidence in bowling. Only I can in the laying conditions.
Man.
But I've shot so many shots over the course of my bowling career. I started bowling when I was 7 years old. I'm 20 now. I've been bowling for 13 years. You cannot tell me nothing about, oh, you can't bowl. You don't know what you're doing.
Bro, you know what's so crazy, bro? I thought about it, bro. The easiest way to build confidence is just, bro, you can literally talk in the mirror and tell yourself words.
Exactly.
It's just like training, bro. It's like training. Like building your confidence is like training. Even with waves, brushing your hair, you have to brush your hair.
You gotta
train
it. You gotta practice confidence.
Bowling, you have to practice. Football, you gotta practice.
That's great.
Anything you do, you have to practice.
You gotta practice confidence. Yeah,
literally talk to yourself.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's simple. Just practice it. You build it. I feel like we don't practice it. So when we get put in them situations, we don't know what to do.
That's true. I know with confidence, I'm always thinking, like, we're talking about girls. It hurts me seeing so many young men have such problems with girls simply because they're not interacting with them. One of the biggest blessings I think a family can give you not only is confidence and instilling that innate confidence, but a sister.
Yeah.
Because so many dudes get so tied up in their sexual desire and so blinded, and we can talk about porn and masturbation because that's its own
that's gonna be a good topic too.
That
I can't wait to get that.
Especially in
we gonna talk about that, boy.
But I feel like so many dudes get tied up, and they're so distracted and so disconnected from real life that they forget that women are human beings too. And
what the heck is that? Y'all see that on the camera?
That's wicked. But they get so tied up and so lost, and they're like, I want her. What do you want from her?
Yeah, what?
Her validation. You want her to confirm your self-doubt and confirm, well, I'm attractive enough to be messed with. Because even to a degree with the women I mess with nowadays, it's like,
that's facts.
I'm impressed with myself to be in the situation that I am now compared to what younger me would have done in this situation. Right. Younger me would have fumbled bad.
Fumbled the bag.
Younger. And look.
Fumbled it. But you got to fumble, though. You have to fumble the bag. I'm not even going to lie.
I still fumble, too.
Everybody has fumbled the bag at some point. I don't care if
it's so...
Bro, at some point in your life, bro, you have fumbled the bag.
And look, it's so frustrating. Oh, my... It's so frustrating looking back, because it's like there was no need for me to fumble. There was no need for me to fumble. I could have very well had all the success and been fine.
I'm telling you, bro.
But then I fumbled.
At some point, bro.
It pissed me off.
Come on, man.
It pissed me off. Oh, nah. Oh, that mess pissed me off.
Bro, at some point, bro, we have all fumbled it, bro.
Yeah.
You have to fumble, though. Just pick that junk up and keep running with it. Just pick it up and keep running.
No, bro.
Everybody fumble, though. Just pick it up and keep running.
I'm QB. I threw us from the 1 yard line all the way. I drove down. We are in the red zone. We are on the 5 yard line. I threw a pick in the red zone. Pick six. Man. Game over. We lost.
Hey, look, at the finish line. Hey, you about to secure the bag. You say one thing. She done. Gone. You done fumbled the bag. That got to be one of the most heartbreaking.
That's another thing about navigating singlehood. Look, yo.
Oh, my God.
If y'all, the young men, don't hear nothing else I done said for the past however long this video going to be. Man. Listen to this. If a girl already messing with you, don't give her a reason not to.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Just be you, bro.
Shut up.
Be you. Don't try to be nobody else.
What does be you mean? Who is you? Who are you?
That's good.
Who you be? Who you want?
So, bro, once you understand yourself,